Hi, my name is Cameron Bobier. I ride the Yamaha Extended Service Monster Energy Graves Yamaha R6. Here we have the 2014 Yamaha R6. What I love about the Yamaha R6 is the way you can flick the bike from left to right. It turns amazing. You can have a really fast bike, but it still has to be able to turn, and this bike does it all. The Delta Box aluminum frame allows me to flip the bike as fast as I want, soaks up the bumps really well, and it really comes in handy on fast-flowing tracks. The Yamaha chip-controlled intake gives you a lot of top-end and low-end power in any condition you need it. The slipper clutch on the R6 has helped me a lot this year. It's great going into the corners. You can make as many back shifts as you want, and it still stays right in line. It helps you a lot on the track and off the track. The fly-by-wire helps me in many ways. It's very responsive coming out of the corners, passing people, maybe even on the street to get out of a bad situation. I love everything about the R6, but especially the way it looks. My name's Cameron Bobier. I'll see you at the racetrack or on the street.
The 750 powered Gixxer ushered in the modern era of replica racers and has been produced continuously for almost 30 years. Updated 2 years ago, today's 750 continues to employ a 600 style chassis stuffed with an oversized inline-4 engine, undoubtedly a recipe for success.
Obviously, with a 750 in with all the middleweight bikes, it definitely has the power advantage. It feels like a 600 that's got a built race motor in it, but it's stock. So it makes it a lot more fun to ride. Definitely a lot more torque in the motor, so there's less shifting involved. With the 600, you would be catching extra upshifts and downshifts at different places on the track, whereas with the 750, you could either just leave it in that gear, or you could carry a gear higher and use the torque of the motor to pull you off the corner.
It's very similar to its brother, the 600, but those extra ponies make a difference. You know, So everything feels the same, the chassis, the turn-in, the ergonomics. It just had that little bit more grunt power that I needed.
To me, it's probably one of my favorite bikes that I've ridden over the years. And at this test, it kind of shone through itself again as far as it was a bike that you could go fast on really easily. That said, again, I think that if somebody else jumped into the class and made Suzuki make that bike better, they could make it better still.
I've got a lot of time on one of those, and I think without a doubt is one of the most fun sport bikes that's out today. It does everything great. It's kind of been the same for a while, and some of the other bikes are catching up to it as far as technology goes, but 750 holds its own and it's fast.
I've owned a couple of these bikes, and I would buy the 2013 again. Like, it seems like it's got the perfect balance between power, and weight, and handling. Like, just like the GSX-R600, nothing really stood out. Like, it wasn't as agile as the Honda. You know, it wasn't as steadfast as maybe the Kawasaki, the ultra-planet Kawasaki. But at the same time, it just did everything well. Overall, like, bang for the buck, you're not going to find a better value than the Suzuki GSX-R750. And that's why I've always bought them. They bring everything to the table for not a whole lot of money.
You'll be hard-pressed to ride a more versatile or easier handling bike than this 3/4 liter Suzuki. A broad power band, predictable steering, and friendly cockpit.
Since 2007, Honda has had the same era CBR600RR. For 2013, it's not quite an all-new bike, but we see some significant changes made to it. First up, we got the bodywork. Second, it's got big piston forks. And finally, we have the 12-spoke wheels as we see on the CBR1000. We rode it on the street a couple weeks ago up in Mulholland, and you know, we had a great time, but the real test is here. We're out here at Chuckwalla Valley Raceway. We're gonna put some laps on this thing, let you guys know how it is. Using development strategies from the Honda RC212V MotoGP race program, the 2013 Honda CBR600RR received more aerodynamic bodywork styling, resulting in 6.5% less drag than the previous model. With the addition of the new bodywork came a revised ram air intake. Honda engineers were able to improve the efficiency of airflow, ultimately resulting in improved performance. Also in the cosmetics department, Honda has incorporated the 12-spoke wheel design that we see on the machine's older sibling. The red, white, and blue tricolor, as well as the solid red models, are equipped with a set of black wheels, while the Repsol colorway embraces a trick orange set. As for the 599cc liquid-cooled engine, Honda opted to stick with the previous power plant and build off of it. To go along with the new ram air system, mapping to the ECU has been enhanced for more performance, including better throttle response and engine feel, which we immediately felt in our first few moments on the bike. The biggest performance enhancement is the addition of the Showa big piston fork. From what we can tell, the big piston fork on the 2013 CBR600RR is the best one we've tested to date. It didn't have the vague feel we felt on other big piston forks. The increased feedback from the fork leads to much more rider confidence mid-corner. Although it isn't an all-new bike, the 2013 Honda CBR600RR has been revised enough to make it feel like it's all new. Big changes to both the electronics and suspension department complement the new bodywork styling and wheels, giving the CBR a much-needed upgrade to performance and appearance.